Nah. Okay, maybe Honker here went after you, but I was just chasing him down.
Sure.
Scout's honor. He got real worried after you ran away.
I'm sorry that I...
Stormed off in a huff and left us high and dry? I think nothing of it. You know we got your back, kid. No matter what.
Aw. Thanks, you two.
But now we're here. You think maybe you can let us in on what exactly you're planning to do? Because you mentioned wanting to bring Diana back, but you know your dad destroyed the only way of doing that. Look, I'm not saying I agree with what he did, or the way he did it, but that gizmo he wrecked was the only way to, respawn anyone.
No, Bob. There's another way. I know where another machine is, and how to turn it on.
And where's that?
At the bottom of the Ever Cave.
Oh, so no big deal then. Just a friendly trip down a mile-deep hole crawling with man-eaters. And you came by this information how?
I made a promise not to tell, and I've got to keep that promise.
Of course you did. So, you're gonna hoard intel tighter than Ike on D-Day.
You did say no matter what.
I did, didn't I? All right then, Little Miss Supreme Allied Commander. I just got one question. When do we start?
Hello, I'm HLNA, a fractal personality designed to be your guide. Just listen to me and you won't get yourself killed. Probably. I'm new at this too. Any landing you can walk away from is a good one, huh? Welcome to the Genesis simulation. Here you'll be tested across 5 biomes, each with its own dangers and rewards. I'll be with you every step of the way. Interact with me when you want to teleport from one biome to another, or when you want to spend some of the hexagons you'll earn for completing missions. Those missions are how the simulation tests you, how you'll prove you're the ultimate survivor. First though, we have some exploring ahead of us. Ready to go?
Alrighty, and welcome everyone to Episode 1 of Genesis 1 Ark Survival Ascended. I did, of course, promise some Ark Survival Ascended content once, or after my Ark Survival Evolved series finally finished. It's been a little while because I kind of couldn't really decide what to start with. Originally I was thinking Lost Colony, ended up deciding I'd just play that by myself as a way of testing how well Ark Survival Ascended actually ran on my PC. The answer appears to be fairly well. So I figured with Genesis obviously coming out just yesterday, or well, technically earlier today for me, it just took most of the night and day to download. 80 gigabyte download, goddamn, thanks Wildcard. I figured it might as well be the best way of starting off. So yeah, I have got the Tides of Fortune DLC as well, so we'll get to actually explore all of that new stuff as well. Partly why I'm starting here in the ocean, also because it's the area marked as easy. I think I'm pretty certain we started in the bog back on my Arks on Genesis and the Ark Survival Evolved playthrough, but I genuinely cannot remember. So yeah, we're just gonna start by gathering some resources. I have, of course, jacked up like the harvest rates, resource respawn, and stuff like that. A few of the player stats go up a bit faster as well, like weight and health, just to make my life a little bit easier. And then, yeah, I've also got a couple of mods. I've got this Cyber Structures, which was basically kind of like an equivalent to S Plus kind of thing. I'm quite liking the way that works and the various features it brings back, like the equivalent of the gravestone that we had. And then the other one, of course, being a stack mod, because after having played Ark Survival Evolved with a stack mod for so long, I really couldn't go back to no stack mods. That got too painful too quickly. So yeah. That being said, let's try and gather the basic engrams we're going to need for now. And then, let's see, we need some wood, get ourselves a pickaxe and such forth going. And then I guess we'll try and explore this bit of island, because they have completely redone the ocean biome. I did briefly load up the game and explore rounds just to test all of the biomes worked. Of which I didn't seem to get any significant frame drops on any of them from a brief kind of fly round, so hopefully that sticks with OBS also running at the same time. We shall see. Time will tell. We can actually make up the cloth armor. And then... another level up. Let's get a slingshot, why not? Can I make that, or do I need hide for it? I will require hide, okay. Right, equip our cloth. Grab some more thatch and flint. That way we can get ourselves an axe and a spear. And then it's Operation Find a Dodo, I guess. I, of course, do also own the Lost Colony DLC, so we're going to get all of the pop-ups constantly for that skill tree. So we've got two. I don't know. I assume we can still get the pieces of this one, even though it makes absolutely no sense. And then, yeah, we've got this one for the Tides of Fortune one, which we'll explore into later. I have not bothered buying the Dragontopia DLC because 20 quid for one creature seems a bit of a joke at the moment, so I'll probably wait until that's closer to the actual release of it, unless I really get bored one day and decide I actually want to play around with the one dragon that is released at the moment. I've read that it does still spawn on several of the maps, despite, you know, whether you own the DLC or not, so we'll see if watching it fly around ends up getting too tempting or not. Right. And then, let's see, spyglass, that's something I definitely want. Ocean pestle, we will want. Fishnet, I'll probably get that later down the line. Right, let's see, I'm going to want thatch foundation. I didn't mean to learn the normal one. Yeah, so there is a... oh, I don't think it makes a difference. Oh well, right, let's see. Now we can get a little bit more wood. Yes, I actually have a spear and a torch now. So we can make up an extra spear. And let's go and try and find something to get us some hide. Ah, a parrot. The new companion of... so what do you do exactly? Can I tame you in any way? I feel like you're hanging around me, definitely. Do I put, like, food in my last slot? He's never quite getting close enough here that I can actually see if it comes up with any pop-up. Do I maybe specifically need, like, seeds? Let's see if I can get some. RNG is not going to give it to me here, is it? Where did you go and land? Okay, I will figure that out another time. Aha, dodos. That will do. Oh, we can imprint on the baby dodo. Why not? ourselves a little chicken farm going early on. I think also my XP rates are boosted, so I believe I will probably level up fairly quickly, especially once I start actually building structures. Let's see, so we should now be able to make there we go. And we got a couple more level ups. Let's do another fortitude, and let's have one health and another weight. Let's see, that gets us access to the bowler. We definitely want that. Definitely want the bow as well. And then want the bed. There we go. And then we can equip all of that. And then we haven't actually got much stone at the moment, so let's sort that problem. Just a little bit. Yeah, that gives us enough to at least try and knock something like a dillo or something out. And there we go, our dodo is fully grown. Even if his textures, for some reason, have decided not to load in. We've got aloes on this beach. Fantastic. That is the start we want to see. Okay, oh, also, figured I should mention while I'm looking at the map, for anyone like me that got confused with the redo of the Genesis Ocean biome. So the Genesis Ocean biome obviously is now separate to the rest of the map. That's the obvious bit. The bit that I can't seem to find a lot of people actually telling you is where is the old ocean biome? Well, the answer is simply you obviously teleport to the new one, regardless of whether you own the Tides of Fortune or not. It's just most of the ocean is empty space. However, in the central bit, near the middle, where you can sort of see... can I get my cursor to appear on the map? No, it doesn't appear I can. Okay, well, over where you can see the sort of larger island in the direction my cursor is pointing, near the middle of the ocean biome, that is where, in between that and the other smaller island to the left of it, a couple of squares over, that all around there is where the old Genesis biome is. So if, like me, you end up in a situation where you're like, where the hell is the old Genesis Ocean biome? The answer is you're not crazy, it is there, it's just you don't teleport to any of the sections of it because you're in the middle. You have to teleport to one of the bits on the outside and then swim your way in. Just to be really confusing. Thank you, Wildcard. But I guess that's what I get for not, actually exploring the map properly first before turning to the internet. That's a Ceratosaurus, isn't it? I really seem to have spawned on Danger Island here, haven't I? You know what, Mr. Dodo, I think I'm going to carry you, because this island is not feeling very safe right now. Let's see, test number 1. Can the dodo actually survive day 1? Place your bets now. On the bright side, in situations like this... Sorry, Dodo. Oh, of course, he didn't last long. Well, there you go. If your bets was no, you win. I'm such a good pet owner, I promise. Right, okay. That is it right behind me, isn't it? Yep. Run! I'm so glad I have movement speed increase. Okay, there we go. Right, well, I guess by a process of elimination, we'll go this way instead. because there is no way I can take down an aloe at this point in the game. And I think we're quite a ways off being able to make a raft and get out into the ocean. And I don't know, what level do we actually learn the sloop? 42. Okay, so yeah, we're nowhere near being able to get a boat. So we need to either tame ourselves like an ichthyosaur, which I think you get the saddle for fairly early on, or it's the good old raft and pray that lead cyclists haven't been added to the DLC. I'm pretty certain they weren't in Survival Evolved anyway, and someone can probably tell me if I'm wrong there. Let's have a look. I can hear Rexes in there. What is this spawn location game? Interesting, it seems to be trying to force me to the surface. Oh, right, I can... Okay. Right, I can swim a lot faster. I forgot that's one of the features of Genesis, is your swim speed is significantly quicker. That is a factorness. I do not want to be near them. Okay, right. So inside the fort sounds very dangerous. Outside the fort is looking equally dangerous. We may have just drawn the short straw of island spawn location. Is that more aloes? I think it is. Yep, it is. Okay. So... yeah, I think we really did just get shafted for which island we spawned on. Right, I actually am not entirely sure what to try and do in this situation. So what level do we get the raft? 16, okay. Can we try and power level to that? I'm going to pray that the answer is yes. Raft 1 bowler, why? Oh, fiber, okay. Well, there's one level already. Right, let's do a bit more resource gathering then, and see if we can get ourselves a raft going. Because, yeah, we are definitely on a very unfriendly island. We need to find ones with some herbivores on it. We've successfully cleared out this beach. Okay. See if I can get up here to anything. My expert mountaineering skills of holding the W key. Go. Ah. Nope. Got us back down. That also didn't gain us anything. We'll find a way. Aha. Alright, somehow we seem to have made our way up here. Oh, there we go. Although I'm not sure it's actually gained us anything. Kentros and Enki. Okay, so there are some actual herbivores there anyway. jeez, my ankles. That looks not too far. He says. Ah. There we go, like a pro. Who's most likely for me to be able to bully out of this lot? Are they full-size Kentros? Oh no, that's a baby Kentra. Okay, I see an opportunity here. This may be really stupid. Okay, well that's our hide solution. Until our axe breaks. Also got us our level up, which should be level 16, and therefore ability to make a raft. And then the other part of the parcel of the deal is there should now be 2 claimable Kentra babies. Yes. I love this system. There we go. So we gained ourselves 2 tames out of that, and also our hide. And that's us. Should be now high enough level. Yes, wooden raft. Lovely. Anything? Oh yeah, can get the rest of the hide. Yeah. And that's all we have the engram points for at the moment. So let's see. We can make 1 bed. And then what do we actually need for a raft? More hide, more fiber, just more everything, basically. Oh. There you be attacking my Kentras. Boys, go over there. I said, go. Go. Okay, well that was just rude. Although this should sort our hide situation out if we have enough arrows to take them all out. Since you're running away, I will leave you to that for a moment. Oh wait, he's attacking my other one. I can tell which one was which there. Okay, well we get tamed 2 Kentros and we lost them already. We're doing a really good job of keeping our tames alive here today. goodness, I made as many arrows as I did. Okay, right. Well, we definitely have enough hide now. I think. Sorry, kid. I will put you to good use. Oh, right, yeah. You know what? I'll take it. I have no idea whether an oasosaur is something that spawns on this map or not, but one way to find out. Right, and then where did the baby Kentros down here end up? So I know there were some. Maybe don't fall off there, though. Ah, there'd be one. There we go. We have gained a new baby Kentro. And then that might have been the only one, to be honest. We might have lost 2 and gained 1. I don't reckon we can get the stegos so easily. Definitely don't have enough arrows for that. Oh, and I'm starving. Nummy those berries. Let's actually see what's around here. Dodic and... No, alright then. Hello. A baby Ceratops. Don't mind if I do. Nope. I will read that another time. Cool. I guess we have a carnivore now. Right, you wait here, because down here... Up here actually appears to be reasonably safe. He's, like, lootable. Appear not. Okay. Right. Yeah, that's what I figured would be happening. Kentro has decided to attack my baby Kentro. Leave my Kentro alone. There we go. Oh, and the bow broke. Shit. You know what? I'll pray this one kills it. And I can repair my bow. Then I think it wanted an imprint, so let's go and check that first. Yes, please be a cuddle. Regular kibble. Okay, never mind. And then let's go back round to our baby Ceratops and see if he is now ready for his imprint. And again, we'll just pray it's a cuddle. Haha! Oh, that only gave you 33%. Oh, right, you're going to take a bit longer to grow up. Mineral breeding. Okay, that's not what I was expecting from a Ceratops. Okay, well, I guess we'll sit here for a moment and see if we can get all of the imprints on this Cerato, since it appears to be fairly safe. And then, yeah, we'll actually finally see about getting the raft made up after that. What do I still need? Can I actually do it while I'm waiting? Fiber and wood. I actually probably can, because there are trees up here, and there are... Right, okay, let's get gathering. He wants his next imprint. Cooked prime meat. Well, oh, I actually do... Okay, I can potentially get this. Don't know if I'll be able to get all three, though, because that's going to take me a little bit. Can't remember how long prime meat takes to craft. Oh, not that long. Okay, okay, we might be able to do this. I mean, literally, we just need him to not ask for kibble, and we're fine. There we go. Right, you know what? Let's put a bit more of the wood in there and actually get some cooked meat cooking. So I have some food, and then we can go back to gathering more wood. Oh, and I completely forgot to check for his last imprint. Okay, well, 67% is all he gets to then. And we should have some food cooked in that time. Okay, well, now that our two babies have grown up, I'm going to sit here and wait for the campfire to cook our food a bit, and then we'll head down to the ocean and get our raft placed down, and then I don't know if I'll end the episode there or not. I'll have to see. Okay, so we now got our food cooked up, and I'm going to see if we can try and get to that island over there, because it doesn't look too far away, and hopefully is a bit friendlier than this one. So let's get our new tames following us. To be honest, we might be able to just go straight off the corner over here. Though not if the Kentro doesn't actually work out how to get around the corner. There we go. There we go. Right. And then down here. Oh, and this just connects back around there. Okay. And there is a beach below us, so let's see. Kentro with us? Yes. Yep, Cerato's decided that an early jump off a cliff is the fastest way down, and to be honest, he's probably not wrong. Can the Kentro manage this? No. Come on, I even led you round the corner. Wasn't that complicated, you just had to do exactly what I did. There we go. No, not up there. Oh. You were in the right place. Honestly, the following AI in this game, sometimes I watch it and it's like, wow, they really did improve it. And there's other times like that where it's just like, seriously. Come on. Are we even trying right now? Are we even trying? Alright, come on, we'll do a nice big wide circle for you, and maybe you'll finally get the hint. There we go. Well, you know what, might as well try and claim some metal before we leave this island. Not that I'm really going to get any with the stone pickaxe, but... Might as well try... how much health does this rock have? Oh, there we go. Well, I can definitely now make a mortar and pestle. Right. Time to make our raft. And then the big question of, can we actually get these two onto said raft? I have a feeling I can see where this answer is going. Right, if I get it right up against the shore, can I then whistle them both onto it? Perfect. Okay, right. Wow, that's some storm. Right, Operation Pray There's No Lead Sickness. So I really cannot remember. I have to say, thematically, this feels really cool right now. Oh, we've hit some heavier fog. Aha, land is honing into view. Right, let's see if this island is a little friendlier. You two can stay on the raft a moment. So immediately we've got an iguanodon. It's hard to see with it being pitch black. Meganura. Alright, this island would appear to be tiny. Although, to be honest, that's kind of perfect in some ways. It means we can fairly safely plonk our base on it. Oh, a raptor. Crap! Yep. And I did not place my bed. Don't die.
Don't die.
Well, you should have said that sooner. Okay. Well, great way to end off the episode. Beds, I didn't place mine, did I? Where's it put me? Don't tell me it's put me back on the same island.
Let's have another go, huh?
It's put me back on the same island. I wanted to get away from this island, not back to it. And I immediately have a pulmono. You know what? This Therizino shall be my protection. Yes, perfect. Follow me to the Scorpion. In fact, actually, yeah, just kill me. That's actually probably easier.
What did I tell you about being careful? Weren't you listening?
Can we please respawn anywhere but that island game? It has just put me straight back on that fucking island, hasn't it?
Let's have another go, huh?
Yep. My god, can we respawn anywhere but here? Anywhere but here would be just fantastic. I hate this game sometimes. Well, I guess then that shall do for today's episode. And you can join us next episode where we will try and figure out how on earth we are going to get back to our stuff and how we are going to get away from this cursed spawn location of an island. See you guys all in the next one. Oh, this is going to be such a pain.